ones, and today I'm going to be doing an e.l.f. haul and try on of some new products from their Mint Melt collection. I have to say, when I first saw that they were doing this collection, I was like, I have to have it. And I love e.l.f. because they have really affordable price points and usually they have some really amazing products. So I picked out a few things from this line that I wanted, and I'm gonna share with you how they applied today and what I think of them. So if you are interested in that, then please keep watching. Okay, so they had tons of new items in this collection. They had beauty and skincare products. I didn't get any of the skincare products just because, I don't know, I'm very backed up on skincare stuff and that's the last thing I need right now. I mean, makeup's the last thing I need, really, but also skincare. I know I don't go through it nearly as quickly enough, so I didn't want to get any of the skincare, but it does look like they have a cooling face primer, a whipped mask, like a face mask. They also have a cooling cleanser. They also have the really cute like little cleansing cloud. I wish I would have gotten that one. I didn't see that because I did buy some other ones of their little makeup remover pads, but yeah, so I think that's it for the skincare. But I will get in and share with you guys what I got from the Mint collection. I did get a couple things that weren't in that collection that I will share as well, but I really love the Mint stuff. Okay, the first thing I ordered 3 of my favorite foundations from e.l.f. These are the acne fighting foundations. So I have these 2, and this is the one I've started using. I love this foundation. I've been using it forever. It's one of my all-time favorite foundations. I just wish they would expand the shade range because it is just, I don't know, there might be like 6 colors in this line, which is definitely not enough for anybody. And the other thing I don't like is this is the lightest color called Porcelain, and it's not a porcelain color at all because I have very fair skin and I'm not even the fairest, but this is just like, I don't know, this I would say is like typically 2 shades darker than something that I would get. So I wish that they would expand the shade range of this a lot and include lighter colors, darker colors, everything in between, because I love this. It's so inexpensive. It's so good. It looks amazing on my skin. And whenever I stop using this for a while and I'll just like use some random other foundations and I come back to this, I'm like, why did I ever stop using it? So this is one of my favorites. So I will get into the application portion, show you how I applied it. I did use some new products that I will be doing a video on later, but this was just a little color adjuster from Clean Color, and I used a little bit of this to kind of lighten it up a bit, so I'll let you guys see how I applied the foundation. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this, and even though this is the lightest color, it is still just the tiniest bit tanner or deeper than me. I'm just going to do like just a little bit just to give you an idea. That is how much I'm gonna mix in just to kind of lighten it. But I'm just gonna apply some of that. You know, I think I could actually do just a little bit more. That much this time. It definitely looks like it did lighten it just a little bit. And I feel like this still runs a little bit on the not orange side, but it's just a little bit saturated than my skin color. And yeah, I actually think that did a really good job. I hope it doesn't mess with the actual foundation formula too much, or the texture of it, or the finish. So it's just kind of like something I'll have to see, but I have loved this foundation for years. But I really wish they would just expand this line. It's so good. It's one of my favorite foundations ever. It's so inexpensive. It's $6, and if they ever got rid of it, I would be so upset. This is what my face looks like with the foundation. I'm gonna come back with the next product. Okay, so moving on, I got 2 of the Bite Size Face Duos. These are $3. Oh my gosh. I love these. I love the eyeshadows that they came out in the same format. The price point of this is amazing. You don't get like a ton of product, but I mean, honestly, it takes me forever to go through blush and highlighter anyway, so I don't mind that this isn't a massive product. They have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different color options, so tons of different ones. I love that the blushes are matte and then you have the shimmer with a highlighter. So I got 2 colors of these. The first one I got is Guava, and it's so pretty. That's the one that I used today. It has more of like a little bit of a brighter, more saturated peachy pink, and then a peachy kind of goldy highlighter. Definitely not too icy, a little bit more on the warmer side, which I really think is so gorgeous. And then the second one I got is in the color Lychee. This one is a little bit more subdued compared to the last one. It's a little bit more of like a mauve-y, dusty kind of blush color, and a little bit more of like a slightly taupey kind of highlight. I'm afraid this one might be a little bit deep for my skin, but it's still so pretty. I feel like I could totally make it work. It's a beautiful color, so I really love these. I'm kind of like resisting to not buy more of these because they are so travel friendly, so small and convenient and perfect and so adorable. And for $3, oh my gosh, you can't beat $3. So I'm gonna get into the application portion and let you guys see what I think about it. Pick up some of this on my fluffy blush brush and I'm gonna dust it on my cheeks. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. Another thing I like about these is that the blushes are matte. I'm not a huge fan of super shimmery blushes because I just like my, I don't know, shimmer to come from my highlight, and I like that in a very specific spot. So I'm not a huge fan of whenever it's like all over my face. So this is what it looks like without the blush, and this is with it. I think it's really soft and really, like, I don't know, just cute looking. It's definitely a very beginner friendly type of blush because it's not extremely pigmented. You can build it up to get more of that color, which is more of my preference when it comes to blush because it's so easy to get heavy-handed. Okay, now we're gonna use the highlighter side. This one is, I feel like it's a little bit more peachy than what I typically use for my highlighters, but I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm just gonna kind of tap my brush into there and lightly apply it to the tops of my cheekbones. It's actually not as crazy intense as I thought it was gonna be, and it actually looks really, really cute. It's not overly peachy. Like, it definitely has a little bit of that golden-y shift, but it doesn't look like I just put an orange stripe on my face. So I'm gonna take a little bit down the nose, top of the lip, a little on my chin, and a little on the forehead. Okay, moving on. I've got some brush trios from the Mint collection. These have 3 different brushes in it. You have this larger one that is more of like a blender kind of brush. There is a flat shader brush, and then there is more of a domed kind of pencil brush, but a very large one at that. And the price of this brush trio was $8, and they are actually a little bit smaller than like a standard brush size. So I do like that. They're a little more travel friendly, and of course I love the Mint. And I love that not only is the actual like handle of the brush mint, but the ferrule of it is mint too, and it's just I love it. It looks so good. So I will show you guys how I use these after I talk about the eyeshadows, which are the, like, I don't know, the crown jewel of this collection. These are $4 a piece. They released 2 of their bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. Of course, I love these. I have some from the regular line. They are some amazing eyeshadows, and these are $4 a piece. $4, that's $1 per shadow. These are so good. So the first one I got is called Chocolate Mint. This one I think is gonna be better for people who just kind of want to dip their toe into like a little bit of mint eyeshadows. So you've got the light shimmer mint here, you have a light champagne shimmer, and then you have 2 matte browns, one more of like a milk chocolate kind of brown, and then like a dark chocolate brown. So I feel like this, if you aren't sure if you're really going to use a whole lot of mint eyeshadow, this would be the one to get because it does have that mint color in it, but then you have these safer colors to really ground the look. That's how I did my look today, and I feel like you can't go wrong if you want to just like dip your toe into like the green eyeshadow, but you don't want to commit to like a full-on green palette. And if I compare it to Cream and Sugar, just so you can kind of get in color comparison idea, they are kind of similar colors. The 2 light shimmer ones, I would say the mint one is slightly more cool toned, whereas the one in Cream and Sugar is a little bit more warm tone. And then of course the matte browns are very similar. If I had to guess, I would say the one in the Mint palette is just the tiniest bit warmer, but I mean, I would say they're pretty much spot on. And then of course you get a shimmer in the Cream and Sugar, whereas you get the matte in the Mint. And then the second one I have is called Mint to Be. This one is going to be more for like the full-on mint lovers because this one is the full green palette. So you do get 2 mint shimmer colors. The first one is darker than the one in this one, and then this one is a little bit lighter, so you're not getting any like super close like dupes. All 3 of the mint colors are pretty different. And then of course you're getting a light mint matte, and then like a darker like sagey gray green matte color. So those are the palettes. I will share with you guys how I applied those to get this look. Okay, first things first, like I said, I think I'm gonna start with the Chocolate Mint palette. Oh, those colors are so good. So there's no name or number system for these, but this one is like the fluffier one. So I'm gonna start by picking up this color here, that lighter matte brown, and I'm just gonna start by blending that in the crease. I just love how pigmented these shadows are for being so inexpensive. I really can't believe it. They are so good. Quick mini review on this brush. The only thing I don't like about it is it is more of like a flattened one. So I typically prefer a rounder blending brush like this. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly just skip into that one real quick and just tidy this up. That shape just kind of fits my eye a little bit better. So I do like this brush and I can make it work, but since it's more like fanned out and flattened a little bit, it's not my ideal shape. Okay, we're gonna try the rounded little dome one now, and I'm gonna take the darker matte color. Again, I'm gonna pick some of that up, and I'm going to use this to define my crease area more. Look at how pigmented that is, oh my god. Okay, I definitely think I like this brush for placing, but I do not like it for necessarily blending, just because again, I like more of a softer brush to blend with. But this one really like gets it where I want it. And then I can swap to a brush like this to really work on, you know, fine tuning and cleaning up that edge a little bit better. Like that worked really well. Now I'll take just a little bit, run it on the lower lash line there, and connect it to the lighter brown we put down there. Do have the Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow stick in the color Mint for you. They have 3 different colors of these. I believe there is like a goldy shimmer one, a bronzy shimmer one, and then the mint one here. These are $5 a piece, and I have to say, these are so pretty. I didn't want to buy all 3 of them and just have them dry out in the end, because that happens a lot when I buy cream and liquid products. So I need to kind of like chill on stuff like that, especially when I know I'm not going to use it up as fast. Again, the all mint packaging of this is gorgeous. I love it. It's so adorable. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this one. I wanted to like test this color on its own, but I really want to do the shimmer color too. So I'm just going to kind of do like a little quick swatch and apply that to my hand. Ooh, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is gorgeous. I do want to do the crayon underneath though, just to kind of give it a little extra oomph, but like I'm going to do, here, we'll do this. I'll do a little swatch here. So that is what the marker or the crayon looks like. I'm going to do just a little blending like that, and then I'm gonna pick up some more of that shadow and just top it. Oh my gosh, it like makes it even more beautiful. Like it's beautiful on its own, but even more beautiful with that base underneath. So, oh, gorgeous. I'm going to apply it to my lid here. I don't want to go crazy with this. I want to just kind of build it up slightly, and then we're going to use the flat shading brush for this one. And I'm going to pat that in and blend. That blended really nicely. It's very smooth and creamy. This does not drag or tug on the skin at all. It just glides on. Hopefully it stays like that and doesn't dry out super quick, because that's one of the issues I have with crayon type of shadows like that, is like they're very smooth and creamy for like the first week, and then they start to dry out and really tug on the lid. To pick up the light shimmer here and just start tapping that over it while it's still got a little bit of stickiness before it completely sets. Okay, I can't help myself and I want to use some more of the shadow, so I'm gonna take the darker of the mint shimmer in the second palette, and I'm gonna take that and apply it more towards the outer portion there and just build up some of that color. Okay, I'm gonna take that same color, I'm gonna run it on the lower lash line here and bring that inward. And then finally, I have to take just a little bit of the lightest shimmer. I'm gonna take that on this brush, and I'm gonna use this as like an inner corner highlight kind of situation, and just blend that inward. Okay, so this is the final look for the eyes. I did my eyebrows, eyeliner, mascara, all that, and I love how this looks. Oh my gosh, mint eyeshadow is just one of my favorite things, and honestly, I don't do it enough. It's just so pretty. I especially love it with my gray hair too. It just looks so, like, I don't know, cute, and I love it. And I absolutely love these eyeshadow palettes. If there is one thing you're going to get from this collection, this is what I would recommend, just because the shadow quality of these is so good for the price of it being $4. I can't get over it, because it reminds me of like the old school e.l.f. pricing, but like the new, better quality products that I am such a huge fan of. So these, if you're gonna get one thing and you're like, okay, I don't want to go crazy, but I want to get something, this is what I would totally recommend. And my thoughts on the brushes. Okay, I love the way they look, but the one thing is I'm not in love with how they perform. I feel like it just comes down to my personal preference of like brush shape. I could definitely make these work, but in the end, I wish they did like a full line of these mint brushes so I could like really pick and choose the brushes I would like, because for me, the blending brush, I wish instead of flattened, it was more rounded and domed like, because that's the kind of blending brush I like. So that's how I would change that one. The flat shader brush actually worked pretty well, so I like that one. And then I wish the round domed one was a little bit smaller and more precise, so I could do that was more like a pencil liner type of brush, brush would be great. But overall, I still love these, and I feel like I can totally make them work in my collection. And of course, I love the color of them, but these didn't meet the expectation I was wanting, and for $8, I think that was the most expensive thing I bought. So I probably wouldn't have bought these knowing what I know now, but of course I love the color of them and they are so cute. Okay, and the last thing I got are the e.l.f. Cleansing Clouds. So these were the duo pack, so it came with a white one and a black one. I have not used these yet. I do want to try these out tonight because I'm very intrigued. And number one, I like that I get the white one and the black one because I feel like I'm more likely to use the black one because I have the original, like the face halo, which is what these are. Everybody has copied now, but these feel very soft and smooth. I feel like the black one is a little less fuzzy than the white one, but what I was saying, why I think I like this one a lot more is because the black color I feel like will hide makeup stains better. That's the one thing I don't like about the white ones. It's just because they kind of start to look a little ick after a few uses and stuff, which isn't that big of a deal, but I don't know. I want to try these out. I do have the face halos and I love those. I don't use them like super regularly. I did when I first got them. I want to get back into using them instead of using makeup wipes because I'm trying to like cut down on how much waste I'm creating, so baby steps. So I'm hoping that these are just as good. I think the pack may have been $8. It looks like they do have the mint one in the collection that I wish I would have got. I don't know if I just didn't see it whenever it was on, whenever I purchased or not, but it looks like the mint one is $4 for one. I will have to try these out and let you guys know if they're as good as the face halo or not. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.